He is the paralysed man who walked again. This is Darek Fidyka in 2014 after his regenerative cell transplant, documented by the BBC's Panorama. Now a bigger test, to ride this tricycle. Remember, this is a man who'd been completely paralysed below his chest after being stabbed. Now he's relearning how to control his legs, sending commands from his brain down to his muscles and receiving sensations back, all flowing through his repaired spinal cord. The effort is as much mental as physical.
If I really think, I can feel each muscle, each press of the foot on the pedal. The brain is very important, and I appreciate it plays a crucial role with cycling or any other exercise I do.
The big question now is whether Darek's extraordinary achievements can be repeated in other patients. Only a clinical trial can show whether or not the cell transplant does indeed represent a revolution in the treatment of paralysis, which would make it one of the greatest advances in modern medicine. That's why his surgeon is launching a worldwide search via a website for 2 patients with highly unusual injuries. Their spinal cord must be completely severed, probably from a knife wound. Help them, and it will silence any doubters.
We can prove once and forever that we can repair the spinal cord using our technique. There will be no speculation. If we succeed to reconstruct, this will be history, this will change history. If we succeed, we will find a cure for paralysis.
The patients will have one of their olfactory bulbs at the base of the brain, shown in green, removed. It processes the sense of smell and is the only part of the nervous system which constantly regenerates. In a second operation, cells from the bulb will be transplanted into the spinal cord to provide a pathway for nerve fibres to grow back. The patients selected for the trial will undergo intensive physiotherapy both before and especially after the transplant. In all, they'll have to commit to spending 3 years living at this rehabilitation centre in Poland.
Okay, ready, Chloe?
Yep.
Here we go.
The research will be independently assessed by this team from Imperial College London.
Are you ready, Chloe?
Yeah, ready.
Who will use equipment like this magnetic stimulator to monitor the patient's neurological pathways before and after treatment.
As a proof of principle, I'm very excited because this is a novel treatment that holds a great deal of promise. This would open up hope that an alternative treatment would be available, but it is going to take some years to refine it.
The treatment will cost £250,000 per patient and is being funded by a small British charity set up by a chef, David Nicholls, whose son was paralysed in a swimming accident.
Oh, that is nice,
deeper now, isn't it?
but it's hot.
If the trial is successful, it might mean patients like him could eventually benefit. For Darek, the return of muscle control and sensation has brought other improvements, like bladder control and sexual function, which he says are just as crucial to his growing sense of independence. Fergus Walsh, BBC News, Poland.